If you think Ebola's out of control, you haven't heard the Hoppe and SuperRICH show.
All right. Before we get up and out of here,
Couple things to talk about.
call us, talk dirty to us. We're so lonely. 847-866-WNUR. That's 847-866-9687. What else is coming up?
All right, so how did a convicted school shooter escape a state prison? That seems highly unlikely, but it did happen. Criminal and internal, and this is in Lima, Ohio. Criminal and internal investigations were underway Friday to determine how 3 Ohio inmates, including a convicted killer of 3 students, I think he shot him up like in a lunchroom or something, were able to escape from prison during recreation a day earlier. The state prisons agency also said outside experts will review the agency's procedures and recommend possible improvements. The 3 prisoners were being held in a protected control unit that had been cited for security issues in a recent report.
Whoever let him escape needs to be fired. Whoever let him escape might be related to Chief Wiggum. I mean, it's just like, how do you let him escape? He killed people at a high school. He brought a gun to a high school. He flicked off the judge and wore a shirt that said F you, and they allowed him in court. This kid is a punk. As I said, you should have killed him on the spot. I'm not trying to be deep or depressing, but life is short, and he made these people's life even shorter. We should make his short as well. He took people's life. And I know they say, oh, they're tough on these guys in jail. Are they really? It sounds like this guy was by himself, because you look at his new mugshot, he doesn't look beat up at all. You know they're giving special treatment in jail because the parents request it, because they don't get along in general population, because they're such pussies. Yeah, he had the guts to take people's lives, but he's afraid of confrontation because he's a little weasel. He's a little pussy. He's a piece of dirt. He's a S-head.
Yeah.
Do you agree with me?
Oh, yeah. Anyone that does something like this should die, I guess would be the word.
Yeah.
Right? The 3 escaped prisoners were recaptured early Friday morning. So I think they were away for a little over 24 hours, maybe. All 3 were transferred later Friday to a high-security prison to make sure they don't get out again in Youngstown, Ohio.
Wait. So a guy who wears a shirt to court that says F you. So a guy who brought a gun to school where you're supposed to learn and have the best time of your life, the best 4 years ever in high school. You're supposed to. You know what I mean? Like a place where you're supposed to learn and have great memories. He had the audacity. He had the evilness to bring a gun to school. That doesn't put you in high security. That's why you should kill them. Because they don't even know how to run a prison system if you let this punk-ass bitch escape.
Right. Yeah, he's still... Yeah, so he was moved to a high-security prison, which I guess he wasn't at before.
And I've had people say to me, well, he gets banged from behind by Bubba. Well, he'd rather be alive than dead. Listen, and I know this is easier for me to say because I'm not in prison, but I'd rather be in prison, I swear to God, than be dead. Because you don't know what happens when you're dead. There might not be an afterlife. That might be it. It might be over with. I want to wake up every day and breathe. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, I hate when people say that. I know it might be different once I went to jail, you know what I mean? It might be, I might want to kill myself, but I just feel like being alive's all right. You know what I mean? Like, at least you're not dead. So shut up with that excuse.
Right. So the 3 inmates scaled a fence to a roof over an entry building at 7:38 p.m., immediately sounding an alarm. So then they got them back. I mean, this pretty much just goes on to say that they're in a protective control unit, a higher security setting than a main compound, according to a legislative prisons oversight committee statement Friday. The unit is designed to hold inmates with proven safety threats because of notoriety of their crimes, testimony they have given, or gang threats, and yeah.
It's a really long article. It's not them.
Right. He's pretty much
when I heard
screwed.
He escaped, I got mad.
Yeah, here's his shirt. Killer.
That's what it said, killer, not F-U. Even worse. God, he should have been goddamn killed. When he wears the shirt and he embraces it.
Well, that's the thing. He I don't think he cared if he got killed either. You know,
Then
does he
just
really
do it.
does
Then
he
just
really
do
care
it.
if he dies?
Honestly, then you should just torture him. Go back to the 1800s, hang his little punk ass.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Put him over fire. Oh no, that's too mean. It was evil when he took kids' life in jail, and he scared everyone when he's running around with a gun. He has no rights. He's a little pussy.
So here's kind of a odd story to end the show with.
Oh, jeez.
A worker fired after kids at Jersey City daycare accidentally drink bleach. This is
Accidentally?
in Jersey
Oh,
City.
jeez.
The kitchen worker at a Jersey City daycare who mistakenly used a repurposed gallon milk container to fill water cups to fill water cups with the children, making them sick, was fired. The mistake is blamed for 28 children and 2 adults at the daycare center accidentally ingesting a mixture of bleach and water. It happened around 11 a.m. Thursday at the Growing Tree Learning Center in Jersey City. The worker, on her first day on the job, mistakenly used the repurposed gallon milk container and did not realize there was a label on it saying, "Mix bleach and water."
Yeah.
You think you'd read the damn thing before
You would
you
hope,
used
but
it.
a lot of people
especially
don't
with children
read.
around. Yeah, that's true. A lot of people now don't necessarily read, do they? They just guess. All the children were treated and released from the hospital.
This is a good example of how people don't read. So I went to court to pay for a traffic ticket, and I'm waiting outside the room, and the room says in bold letters, it must be like 25, like that's the font size, like it's huge. It says, doors will open at 9 p.m. Everybody else, because there's like benches outside.
9 p.m., you mean 9 a.m.?
9 a.m., I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's a bench outside. I'm just sitting as people are trying to open up the doors. They're like, why isn't it open? And I said, well, do you see the sign? They're like, oh, yeah, next person. Why isn't it opening? I'm like, do you see the sign? Oh, yeah, next person. Why isn't it over and over and over again? They're not paying attention to the sign. So I'm not surprised that this dumb broad didn't see it. Like, people don't read anymore. People don't pay attention. They just assume
it's just a simple look at the door before you just run up to it and open it up, right?
Yeah.
The daycare was cleared to reopen Friday morning. Parents were given a letter explaining what happened, and there will be information sessions about information sessions. Well, why do they need that about the incident for them Friday evening
Just
from
pay
5 to 6?
attention.
Yeah, we should have went to this Friday evening from 5 to 6. We could have talked about bleach. The staff at the daycare will also
would rather
participate
drink bleach
in
than
a
go-
right. I'd rather drink bleach than talk about
I'd
it.
rather snort bleach. That'd be horrible.
Yeah. The staff of the daycare will also participate in a retraining session. That's probably good,
Alrighty.
too. Oh, man.
I'm not sure if the show after us is coming, so if they're not, do you want to do a little more radio?
I don't know.
Let's see if she's coming or not.
Not necessarily. I'm pretty tired. I've been up since like 10 a.m.
See, I've been up for 12 hours because I'm a loser who sleeps in. So we're going to
don't
come
say
back
that about yourself.
and see what's up. But first, I'm going to take you back to 2006 with this classy song, Promiscuous Girl, on the Hoppe and SuperRICH Show.
The Hoppe and SuperRICH Show.
This is an official broadcast of Hoppe Radio. For more info, check out hopperadio.com and hoppesworld.com.